Good morning, student. I am Suresh Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Sacred Arts and Science College, Parani. Subject: Digital Logic Design and Computer Organization. Topic: Block Diagram of Computer. First, we can see about what is a computer. A computer is an electronic device and a programmable machine that can perform the mathematical, logical, and graphical manipulations. It follows three steps. They are: number one, it receives data and instructions from the input device. Number two, process the data as per instructions. Number three, provides the result, that is output, in a desired form. Mainly computer can perform these three things: number one, input; number two, process; number three, output. Now we can explain about block diagram of computer. Computer can have various components and perform specified tasks. It contains input device, CPU, and output device. Number one, input device. Input device is used to get information from user, such as mouse, keyboard, scanner, joystick, light pen, etc. Now we can see about CPU. It is a middle part of the block diagram. CPU means Central Processing Unit. It is considered as the brain of the computer. CPU perform all types of data processing operation. It stores data, processing data, control the data to other device. Memory unit is an important part of the CPU. It stores all the data and instruction required for processing. Memory unit considered two types: primary memory, secondary memory. Primary memory cannot store a vast amount of data. The data stored in the primary memory is temporary. Data will be lost if they are disconnected from the power supply. Is called volatile memory. Primary memory usually stores the input data and immediate calculation result. That means only during the execution time. Primary memory is also known as main memory or temporary memory. Example: RAM, random access memory. This RAM is helping to execute instruction during the running time. Once the process complete, that memory automatically erased. Next, secondary memory. Secondary memory is stored data permanently, like files, image, audio, video, etc. Secondary memory can store a large amount of data in the hard disk. So for example, hard disk is an example of secondary memory. This data can used when system need, when user need, that time you can access that information in the hard disk. It only for storage purpose. Secondary memory is safe even when there is a power failure or no power, but data will be stored. So that's why it's called non-volatile. Next, ALU, arithmetic logic unit. It can perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and also logical operation like comparing, selecting, matching and merging of data. The control unit acts like supervisor which determines the sequence in which computer programs and instructions are executed. It receives the instruction from memory, decodes the instruction, interpret the instruction and understand the sequence of tasks to be performed accordingly. Control unit determines the sequence of operation to execute the given instruction. It is like a supervisor. Finally, output device. It contains a device with the help of which we get the information from computer. Output device translate the computer's output into the form understandable by user. Output device such as monitor, printer, speaker, projector, etc. Thank you, students.